Hello and welcome to the grand final of the Papare Football Championship 2022. It's St. Joseph's College taking on Jaffna Central College live from the Sugathadasa Stadium. The weather looks prime here at Sugathadasa. Not a drop of rain in the air, and the sun is beating down on the paddock. We're just moments away from the grand final, as St. Joseph's College, of course, coming in unbeaten against Jaffna Central College, the only other unbeaten team. Both teams topped their respective groups. Group C for St. Joseph's College playing 4 and winning 4, while Jaffna Central College topped their group with 4 games, 2 wins and 2 draws, as neither team dropped a single game on their way to this grand final. The tournament has been heating up since September 29th, and now we are here at the grand final, brought to you live on www.ThePapare.com, as St. Joseph's College are taking on Jaffna Central College. Early on in the day, St. Patrick's College defeated Al-Aqsa 5-0 in the third place encounter, as yet another school from Jaffna and the northern province did go on to win the third place. So now it's 2 teams, one from the western and one from the northern, battling it out for the Papare Football Championship 2022. Anton Jerome of St. Patrick's College is handsomely leading the highest goal scorer tally with 10 plus goals, 12 to be precise, and his fellow goalkeeper A. Arnold from St. Patrick's College themselves are in the lead with 5 clean sheets. Both teams are in all readiness as they warm themselves up for this grand finale, the all-important game, as both teams look to end the season on a high and with silverware. In the stage after the group stage, it was the quarterfinals where Jaffna Central College defeated Gateway College 3-0. And then on, they went on to defeat Al-Aqsa in the semi-final 5-1. And Jaffna Central College, of course, are with plenty of goals under their belt, and we are sure to have a sublime game. While for St. Joseph's College, after their group stage, they went on to defeat Maristella College Nigambo 2-0 in the quarterfinal, and they managed to narrowly get over the line against St. Patrick's College 1-0 in the semi-final, which was played on the 11th of November. So we are just a month later. We are here at Sugathadasa as St. Joseph's College, coached by Coach Sampath. They take on St. Patrick's College in this grand finale, the all-important game. This is what the teams have been building up to for months, and we are here at the grand final, as St. Joseph's will be looking to go one better and secure the title this time around. We are in all readiness as the teams line up in the tunnel, just moments away from kickoff, as the all-important grand final is about to begin. The fans are also building up here at the Sugathadasa Stadium, the outdoor stadium, football field, as Mainly fans from Colombo will be here to support St. Joseph's College, while fans from outstation will be surely supporting the Jaffna Central College, with plenty on the line for both teams. St. Joseph's College going in their final formalities before the game, as both teams line up in the tunnel, moments away from kickoff, as they seek to secure the Papare Football Championship 2022. Jaffna Central College, of course, comes in with plenty of goals under their belt. They did manage 5 goals in the first in the group stage, and from then on they scored 3 goals in the quarter-final and 5 in the semi-final. So plenty of goals under their belt, and plenty of threats from all round for the Josephian defense to cope up with. While St. Joseph's College themselves, they just managed they did manage 15 goals in the first round, and from then on it has been not so easy road to the final, managing just 3 goals in the knockout stage of the tournament. Both teams goals plentiful for both teams, and the defenders will have to surely put their hands up if they are to win titles. As the old saying goes, attack wins you matches, however defense wins you titles. As the teams head out from the tunnel, and kickoff drawing ever so closer in the Papare Football Championship Grand Final 2022. It's St. Joseph's College lining up against Jaffna Central College in the all-important final, due to kickoff in moments. All players seeking divine intervention moments before kickoff, as they'll be looking to bring on performances for the ages as they take on each other in this grand final. Dumidu Aditya of St. Joseph's College, of course, has managed 4 goals for the team. While his fellow teammates Andrew Divas, Taruk Ashanta, David Karunaratna and Pathum Gimmana have all scored 3 goals. So plenty of goals for St. Joseph's College in the forwards and in the midfield. And it's always a good sign when your midfield is scoring for your team. It shows that your attack is surely having a good day, and your defense too. Head of ThePapare.com, Dishan Disa, leads out the chief guests to welcome the teams, to introduce the teams to themselves. First it will be the Jaffna Central College. Skippered by Nixon, as his He continues to introduce his fellow teammates. St. Joseph's College led by Lakshitan Nagendran as he introduces his fellow teammates. Now will be the school anthem of St. Joseph's College first, followed by Jaffna Central College.
And now the school
Followed by the school song of Jaffna Central College. Director of St. Joseph's College, Reverend Father Ranjit Andradi, being introduced to the teams. First, the Jaffna Central College. Followed by the referees and St. Joseph's College. introducing the two team cards. First it'll be the Jaffna Central College, Nixon, Harish, Abhishan, Saturu, Nishantan, Mason, Bhaskaran, Sebastiarul, Remson, Steelan and Remilton, coached by K. Surendran. A formidable Jaffna Central College outfit will be in all readiness to take on this St. Joseph's College outfit. And for the Josephians, they will be led by Lakshitan and Nagendran, as we will see the team card moments after the toss, which is set to take place any moment, as the two teams go through their final formalities. It'll be interesting to see what type of game the lads from Jaffna Central College bring about. They're known for their strength, stamina, while the Josephians will have a lot to play with, as these lads from the northern province will not be a pushover whatsoever. All important toss won by St. Joseph's College, as he decides to select college has picked the side from left to right, as St. Joseph's College line up Lakshitan Nagran Swalin from Vadgimna, Ish Ruk, Tashar Ant Sudeep Pulle A for lines. The coach boys have unravel the Jaffna feathers and get over the line. Joining me in the commentary box is Reshwan. Reshwan, what would you expect from this Josephian outfit as they take on Jaffna Central College?
The Josephian outfit is an undefeated side here, coming into the final undefeated, so they are in good spirits, but all that should be left aside, and they should focus on this game. It's an important final for both the schools, as we see the Jaffna Central dugout. And the Josephians, I would say, we can't say clear-cut favourites in this game, because both schools have been in tremendous form throughout this tournament. So it's a good matchup for a final. It's going to be a very interesting one.
Yes, indeed, plenty to look forward to for both teams, and not only the teams but the fans and the onlooking faithful as well. Plenty on the cards. And it'll be St. Joseph's College with the first use of the football. Well, in fact, it'll be Jaffna Central College kicking off as Abhishan kicks things off in this grand final of the Papare Football Championship. Good early pressure coming in from St. Joseph's College. A high press and winning possession, and now it's all about just settling in to the rhythm of the game and keeping things going. Some good control shown, but the pass lacking there by the Josephian, as now well cleared by the centre back for St. Joseph's College. Bit of aerial ping pong going on early on, but Jaffna Central College putting the Josephians under pressure in the early exchanges, but neither team disturbing their opponents too much. But now St. Joseph's College with possession. A good pass coming in, but unfortunately not controlled by the forward, as he gets a second bite at the cherry. This time around his pass letting him down. Pass overhead of the Josephian winger, well cleared, as Jaffna Central College opting to use the long ball over the Josephian defense. A shot from distance, but does not go past the last line of defense for St. Joseph's College. Some good pressure coming in there by the forward for St. Joseph's College. However, the ball goes out for a throw.
Here goes Hirosha Ruwanka from the back. A very risky thing to do in an all-important final. He hasn't cleared his lines.
That was a risky clearance there by Irusha, and now all the pressure to be piled on by Saturu of Jaffna Central College with the free kick. Lobs it into the box, and a looping header there by the Jaffna Central College lad in number 12 Bhaskaran, but does not disturb anyone.
Yes, the Bhaskaran is the danger man for the Jaffna Central, and the Josephians will have to get their things right if they want to stop him from getting in that score sheet. He's been in tremendous form this tournament, so he's the watch out from Jaffna Central.
Not the best of passers, and bit of a dangerous dive in there, slide in there, but thankfully nothing much goes through. Now here's an early chance for Jaffna Central College, and that's the first goal. Early goal for the visitors as St. Joseph's College go trailing, and St. Joseph's College are carved up by the Jaffna Central College players, and the first goal comes in the first few exchanges through Sebastierul for Jaffna Central College.
As we look at that through ball, he gets past the keeper. Keeper made a mess of it, and a nice composed finish. Jaffna Central underway in this game, and they are 1-0 ahead in this all-important final. Just 5 minutes into the game, 4 minutes rather.
Yes, indeed. Some lovely bit of play there by the Jaffna Central College players. Firstly, the pass to carve open the Josephian defense, and then the finish. Cool, calm, composed. Makes easy work out of it. Now St. Joseph's College inside the opposition penalty area, but looks like the ball has been cleared out. But off screen we can see a player down. Well, in fact, it is a goal scorer for Jaffna Central College, clutching on to his left knee. This will not be too good a sign if you are a Jaffna Central College fan.
Yes, this was the incident, the tackle from Teshan Tushmika to the goal scorer, Jaffna Central. He looked quite in distress, but he's back on his feet. So good news for the Jaffna Central camp, because he's an important factor in this Jaffna Central side. They will want him to play the whole game. He controls the game for the Jaffna Central boys, and he has a lot of responsibility.
Yes, indeed. Now to take the corner. Pathum Gimmana drives it in. A training ground move. Shot blocked well by the Jaffna Central College lads. Shot coming in for the second time as well for St. Joseph's College, but this time around it does not trouble the keeper as the ball trickles wide. Jaffna Central College with an early lead, but St. Joseph's College unable to make much out of it.
A shot taken from outside the box, just couldn't find the target.
A deep clearance by the defender for Jaffna Central College, and quite a bit of pressure for the last man in defense for St. Joseph's College, as Josephians seem to be in a bit of strife early on and under pressure by this Jaffna Central College lads, but it will be good to see how they bounce back, because they have not gone trailing on too many occasions. But now on the wing, Pathum Gimmana tried to get the cross in, but well defended for the Jaffna Central College team by Remsen.
The Jaffna Central boys took the trip down to Colombo for this all-important final, so they'll have that fatigue of travelling, but right now, as the first 7 odd minutes, they haven't shown any of that. They have been the top team in the starting 10 minutes. They've got that early lead which they wanted. The pressure is on the Josephians.
Pathum with the corner, beats everyone, but well collected by the goalkeeper to diffuse any danger, as Jaffna Central College continuing to pile the pressure.
Long throw into the box, just couldn't find a teammate, beat everyone. The keeper got a hand to it.
Some good defense shown by the visitors from Jaffna, but yet another displaced pass for the Josephians. Not the best of passes early on, as the early goal has ruffled the feathers of the Josephians, as Jaffna Central College have somehow managed to get that vital, crucial early goal. Mark Andrew trying to work his way down the right wing, but good defense shown by the boys from the north. Pathum Gimmana, wearing number 9 for St. Joseph's College, has been a vital cog in this journey to the final for the lads from Maradana. But now it's a whole different ball game here in this grand final, and going down 1-0 early on, it changes the complexion of the game completely. Long throw, well defended by the Jaffna Central College lads, and
shot taken, a very ambitious effort from Teshan Tushmika. Teshan Tushmika is the national cap from St. Joseph's College. The load of experience under him, a lot of hope will be depended on him for the Josephians, as he is the important factor in the Josephian outfit.
a lovely diagonal pass there, but unfortunately control letting them down, the Jaffna Central College boys. Some good pressure coming in. Well, pressure coming in from both sides. A bit of a rough tackle as both teams just getting to know each other a bit closer in these early exchanges of the game. 10 minutes down in this game, Jaffna Central College leading early on through an early goal from Sebastiarul.
This was the incident. Very risky tackle there. He's lucky to get away with that with nothing, because that's looked very dangerous, and the player looks in a bit of discomfort.
Yes, indeed, quite a dangerous tackle on that occasion, but thankfully for him, he did not get too much of the man. And trailing on the scoreboard, St. Joseph's College, the players need to just hold their heads and keep things intact without losing their heads early on in this game. There's plenty time left. If there's one thing on the time of for the Josephians, it's that they have plenty of time left to get back into this game.
Yes, and the Josephians will fight for that goal. They will want to get that equalizing goal as soon as possible and put that pressure back to the Jaffna Central boys.
Free kick hoisted into the box by the Jaffna Central College lads. What a take. Some lovely bit of play, but unfortunately for him, Santuru, he just scruffed the last shot. Not the best of passers for the Josephians, but still managing to shove their way through. But looks like there was a trailing arm left in the face of the Josephians, but the referee is telling them to just calm things down. We know that things could get heated up as it's the grand final, and looks like it is a throw-in for St. Joseph's College. It'll be Deshan with the throw, gives it out to the winger Dumidu as he sets things up. A lovely through pass coming in. Pathum Gimmana, does he have an opportunity? Yes, he does. But unfortunately, the following up of the St. Joseph's College player wasn't good enough as the ball just flayed past his trailing foot.
So the brilliant opportunity. Pathum Gimmana trying to link up just late. Andrew couldn't get to the ball. It was a beautiful through ball from Teshan Tushmika, linking up with his teammate.
Yes, indeed. I think that through pass just opened up the Jaffna Central College team like 9 pins. And from then on, it was Pathum quite unselfishly cut it back, but the finish just letting his team down by Andrew. Now it's good to see the Josephians just finally finding their feet, but I think I spoke too early a bit on that occasion. As here goes Mason, gives it out, but not the best of control, and throw in for the Josephians. 15 minutes on the clock. St. Joseph's College trailing Jaffna Central College 1-0. An early goal by Sebastiarul in the 4th minute is what the Josephians are trailing to. Foul there by the Jaffna Central College lad on skipper Nagendran.
There we go. Yes, got on him. Definite foul. But the referee says it's a throw-in for St. Joseph's. Teshan Tushmika with one of his long throws into the box once again.
Teshan Tushmita. The throw well cleared by the opponents of St. Joseph's College, but now he has the cross coming in well timed, and well leaped by Pathum, but unfortunately off target on that occasion for Pathum and St. Joseph's College. As we see that replay, Deshan Tushmita. The ball was a bit behind Pathum as he couldn't get enough power. As I've got Ranjika with me joining in the commentary box. Ranjika.
Yes, thank you, Romario. So far, it's been Jaffna Central who's taken the lead in this crunch final game. It's very hot and humid out there, Romario, and pretty sure that these players must be feeling the heat for sure. And rightfully, they're taking a small break. The player down. 50 minutes up on our clock. 1-0 it stands so far.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. An early goal in the 4th minute by Sebastiarul. They picked the Josephian defense open and rounded the keeper and scored to take an early lead. And from then on, it has been Jaffna Central College all the way with passages of light from the Josephians, but unfortunately nothing to say for on the scoreboard. But here's a terrible clearance by the Jaffna Central College defender. Now skipper Nagendran with the throw in. Well, in fact, he leaves it behind to Deshan Tushmika.
Yes, not going to be easy for all the Josephians, but if there is a team to come back into the game, it has to be St. Joseph's College. With their star power, Romario, I think they have all the assets to get back into the game as we speak. There was a close call there, good piece of defending from the Jaffna Central defense. But Jos on the attack now, given away position. Here comes Jaffna Central, trying to work from their own half. Nice bit of footwork there to get past one defender. Finds the forward player. Puts it back to the midfielder. Here's Jaffna Central. Ample support for them in front. Brilliant pass there, but well intercepted, well read by the Josephian defender in that occasion. Got there on time before the Jaffna Central winger. Nevertheless, line out for Jaffna Central.
Yes, indeed, some lovely bit of one-touch play there by the lads from Jaffna, and it's good to see that they are getting on the ball and controlling things well for Jaffna Central College.
Here comes the throw in to the penalty box. The ball is loose, a bicycle overhead kick, but the ball goes over the top. Valiant effort nonetheless.
Yes, indeed, the long throw, but well defended, and the follow-up wasn't the best of kicks, as St. Joseph's College still finding their feet in this game.
Jaffna Central coach giving out directions. Here's Jaffna Central. Doesn't find the player. Teasing ball there, but once again intercepted by Jaffna Central. Here comes a long diagonal ball. Crossing towards the box. Headed away by the Josephian defender. Once again, the goal scorer with some fancy footwork there. Jaffna Central once again crossing the ball towards the box. Here's a shot. Once again blocked by the Josephian defense. Desperate stuff from the Josephians so far.
Yes, indeed, some good play there by the Jaffna Central College forwards, and they seem to be picking the Josephian defense open time and time again. Sebastiarul on this near side, getting the crossers in, and St. Joseph's College have been bullied by this strong attacking prowess by the Jaffna Central College lads.
Pathum Gimhan taking the ball forward. Testing ball there, but easily dealt with. Jaffna Central defense has been organized so far, and Josephians haven't been able to penetrate it in this first 20 minutes.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. I think the compact defense of Jaffna Central College has put on quite a show for this first 20 minutes. They were opened just once by Deshan Tushmika as he played a lovely through pass. But apart from that, I think it has all been one-way traffic and Jaffna Central College dominating.
He's attempting cross once again towards the box, but headed away easily by Jaffna Central. Once again, Josephians trying to get the ball as quickly as possible into the box. Here comes Tushmika. Fine skipper, but his through ball is not read by the winger, Pathum Gimhan, who just stood his ground unfortunately.
Great idea there, but lacking execution. I think if he had just turned his head around, his forward too was found himself in quite a bit of space, but quite impossible to do that.
Gimhan there with the interception, another throw in for Jaffna Central. Again the ball finds touch. Jaffna Central holding the trumps here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. Clearance kick doesn't find Josephian player. Here comes another attack, but optimistic ball there, no chance whatsoever for the forwards in that occasion. Yes, St. Joseph's once again, clear foul. Passing into the player, that's a free kick for St. Joseph's College.
Yes, indeed. The strength of Jaffna Central College showing very well in this game. As the touch for the Josephian on that occasion letting him down. Taruk Ashant did not have the best of touches, and from then on he was under pressure.
Good turnout for Josephians, especially Romario. We have people from UK coming to watch the game for the finals.
Yes, indeed. It's good to see Josephian faithful coming in from all around to support their team.
Here comes Pathum Gimhan. Carving through, tries to find the through ball. But a bit too much power on that for Mark Andrew to run into space. Goalkeeper taking it easily.
Yes, indeed, Ranjik. And also, I think he just delayed the pass one moment because there were two other players in open space. He took one extra touch, and I think that's what cost him as the defensive line came back in support.
Those moments will matter. Given the scoreline, Romario, they are trailing by 1-0. They have to be clinical in front of goal. They want to make a comeback into this game. Another throw in. This time, Josephian defense up to the task. Good support play there. Nicely done by the winger. Here comes St. Joseph's College. Pathum Gimhan steals it. Desperate tackle there from the Jaffna Central defense. Ultimately gives away a foul, but dangerous moment there for Jaffna Central. And the yellow card shown for the number 4, Nixon of Jaffna Central. Easy call there. Open boot straight to the knee. That's a tough one.
Yes, indeed, Anjika, that's a tough one indeed. Did get a good piece of the Josephian player as well, and booked rightly so.
Josephians have some good strikers of the ball for sure. Romario, Deshan Tushmika and Pathum Gimhan, both national caps in the junior level. A lot of international experience for them this year. Josephians will need them to step up for sure.
Yes, indeed. I think all experience will all experienced players will need to come to the forefront if they are to come back from this deficit that they face right now. St. Joseph's College trailing to an early goal by Sebastiarul, scored in the 4th minute of the game. Now lining up the free kick for St. Joseph's College.
Keeper setting his ball up just like he wants it. Very important that he gets it right, gets his angles right. 4-man ball set up. Fair bit of distance to cover for Pathum Gimman, who goes on top of it. It was Tesan Tushmika who took the free kick. Had a second go at it, but blocked for the second consecutive time. That's an easy call for the referee. Shove on the back of the Jaffna Central player. And before that, looks like it was a head collision between Dumindu Aditya of St. Joseph's College. Here we go, replay. Looks like an elbow to the head.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. While jumping in the air, obviously the hands go up and just rammed into the player by Remson of Jaffna Central College. No harm done, however, as Jaffna Central College after that play received a free kick. And now with close to 30 minutes on the clock, St. Joseph's College trailing 1-0 as a lovely pass there from the free kick. Here's an opportunity, but does not manage to get the cutback into play as it goes wide and no harm done.
Here comes the replay. Took a bit too much in his first touch to get away from him, and it was a tough angle for him to cover as players come in for a water break. Like I mentioned earlier, it's very hot and humid out here in Colombo today. The players surely must be feeling it, and the referee rightfully allowing the players to refresh a bit. We are at the half hour mark on our clock. Another 15 and a bit more remaining in the first half. What do you gauge from what you've seen so far, Romario?
Well, Ranjika, Jaffna Central College, after getting the early goal, they have toned down a bit, and they are in control of the game. And every time they get on possession, they look to just hold on to it without trying too many fancy things. But having said that, the Josephian camp looked quite calm, and Coach Sampath was laying the law down, but in a calm fashion. So it's good to see that the coaching staff have the situation still under control, and it has not gone out of control. So it's good signs, but I think the Josephians will have to step on the accelerator more and put their opponents under a bit more pressure.
It's like we have emphasized, Romario, I think Josephians have all the star power to get back into this game, and like you noticed, the coach too knows it, and pretty sure the players know it as well. They just have to keep believing, keep doing the right things, and one or two chances will surely come their way. And when that comes up, they just need to make sure that they find the back of the net. As simple as that in this game. 1-0 it stands so far. Papare Football Championship up for grabs today here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. Here's St. Joseph's College. Long diagonal ball for Pathum Gimman. Loses possession. Jaffna Central gives it back to the Josephians. Here's Tejan Tushmika to Pathum Gimman.
Quite a dangerous tackle there, lunging in with your studs showing. Looks like that was Dumindu Aditya on that occasion. And looks like he did get a good piece out of the defender as well, as you can see him clutching on.
Look at this one more time. There you go. Like you mentioned, lunging in. It studs open. It's not a good sight and clearly not good for the recipient as well.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika, and also there is an element of danger and recklessness involved in that tackle as well. And looking at it on slow motion, it looks quite bad than it looks, but it's very difficult to justify a tackle like that because he's diving in with his studs showing. But the only thing on his side was that he was diving in on with one foot and not both. Because if it was both feet showing, he could have been in a bit of trouble. But having said that, all is well in favor of St. Joseph's College as they continue to trail on the scoreboard, but with 11 men on field.
Here comes a teasing ball. The Josephian skipper was up to the task. Tarusha Rashmika. His delivery was not that good. Unfortunately, goes out of play. Football has been in the forefront the last couple of weeks, Romario, with the World Cup on. Today, we'll see Argentina taking on Croatia as well. We get back to that. Here's another through ball. But once again, easily read by Josephian defense. But he gives away the ball. Pathum Gimhan intercepts it. That's a foul. Clear foul there. Late tackle. And that's going to be another yellow card for Bhaskaran of Jaffna Central. Pathum Gimhan.
The touch was a bit heavy by Pathum Gimhan, but after that Bhaskaran just slided in and took his opponent out cold, and rightly so booked for his troubles.
Here's a chance. That was a testing ball there. And Pathum Gimhan was first to get to the ball, but unfortunately couldn't control it in that occasion. If we can take a look at that one more time. The ball landed right under his eyes, but just couldn't control it and get the shot on. Unfortunate for Josephians. Here comes Jaffna Central one more time. Good defense there from the Josephians. Here's Taruka Rashmika looking for options. Does not find any. Good pressure as well from the Jaffna Central forwards, not letting the defender settle down. Here comes St. Joseph's College trying to work from their own half. Gives away the ball. Can't afford to do it, St. Joseph's College, but Teshan Tushmika steals it, gives it to Pathum Gimhan. Cuts back in, the player tries to fiddle his way through, but fumbles the ball. And Aditya trying to pierce through, gives away the ball. There you go. Tried to fiddle it through that defender, but fumbled the ball in the process. Here's Teshan Tushmika to Pathum Gimhan. Once again, good tight defense from the Jaffna Central boys.
Yes, indeed, some great defense shown. Body on the line stuff for the Jaffna Central College lads. Chance to take a shot. What a shot! Did pack a punch there. The number 8 for St. Joseph's College, Teshan Tushmika, and rattled the upright, but unfortunately the woodwork came to the rescue of Jaffna Central College.
No chance there for the keeper, and Jaffna Central conceding a foul at the other end. But what a strike from Teshan Tushmika, the power behind that, and the angle just missing the top corner. Crossbar coming against him. unfortunately. But that would have been some goal if that went in, Romario.
Yes, indeed, and that would have been some goal. Yes, you explained it correctly, Ranjika. He got everything correct apart from it being on target, as we see that replay.
Brilliant angle to see from here. He curves it in. There you go. Just hitting the upright. The keeper had no clue whatsoever. No chance for the keeper. Even if he saw it from far. There was no one blocking the view. But he just couldn't even move before the ball struck the crossbar.
Yes, indeed. Bright moments for St. Joseph's College. However, they continue to trail 1-0 with 36 minutes on the clock here at Sugathadasa Stadium.
St. Joseph's College still trailing, and we have a player down. J. Harish for Jaffna Central. Looks like a knock to his head. Didn't see that incident, but looks to be okay to continue. Another throw in for St. Joseph's College. Deshan Tushmika will look to send it to the box.
K. Surendran of Jaffna Central College, the head coach for the team, as Deshan Tushmika.
Throw in as we expected. That's his responsibility. Does that time and time again whenever there's a throw in near the penalty box. Succeeds almost all the time. This time, of course, it was a Jaffna Central header. But here comes St. Joseph's once again, another throw in. Long ball. Headed back in play by a Jaffna Central defender. Here's a diagonal ball there, nicely intercepted by the Josephian winger. Jaffna Central in the midfield finds its left wing player, the number 18 jersey. Here's Gimhan to Tushmika. Tushmika finds Aditya. Aditya sends a through ball, but nicely intercepted. Once again, the Jaffna Central defense reading the play really well. Romario just seems to understand what St. Joseph's are trying to do here, and they are counteracting it really well.
Yes, indeed. Some good bit of play from both ends, first in attack and in defense. The pass, however, was picked off by the defender as a long throw comes in. Here's an opportunity, and yes, it is the first goal for Pathum and St. Joseph's College draw back here in the grand final. What a lovely throw by Deshan, and Pathum Gimman glancing off his head to get the first goal of the game for St. Joseph's College and draw things level.
They were knocking on the door, St. Joseph's College. Tushmika with the long throw once again. An easy guided header there. There was no real pace on the ball. Pathum Gimman had to do it all by himself, and he does it really nicely. To the crossbar. In goes the ball. And it's 1-1 in the Papare Football Championship 2022. 40 minutes on our clock in the first half. And this is poised to be a thrilling encounter here at the Sugathadasa Stadium.
Yes, indeed. Did not have too much of pace to work with, but glanced it off the head. And a lovely finish there by Pathum. Draws things level with close to 5 minutes left on the clock. And what a time to do so.
I think perfect time, like you mentioned, Romario, to get the goal. Going into the break with 1-0 down would have been demotivating for the Josephians. But
yes, indeed. And now the halftime team talk of the coach changes drastically. As here goes skipper.
Could have waited for his support players, or else he's gone for the shot. Just couldn't find it. Nevertheless, it will be a corner. Corner after a really long time in the game. Pathum Gimhan will take it, the goal scorer. And Josephians will pack the boxer with blue and white jerseys for sure.
Yes, and goal scorer Pathum Gimhan will be the one to take this corner kick.
Long ball there, the ball's curling in. This touch and go, Romario, the keeper, almost turned towards his own goal. But the referee deems he was alright. Let's take a look at this one more time. He gathers it cleanly, steps on the goal line, turns towards the goal, but he swivels across and keeps it out of the line. Fortunately for Jaffna Central, if that went in, that would have clearly broken their confidence going into the break.
Yes, indeed, Rajika, and the rule is that the full ball needs to cross the line, and I doubt it happened on that occasion, and rightly so. Bit of a collision for his efforts by the goalkeeper and the defender, as the scores remain 1-1 in favour of 1-1 equal, as we're just about 5 minutes out from half time. 3 minutes plus add-ons.
Ball given to Jaffna Central, rightfully. Here's a long ball from the Jaffna Central keeper. Teshan Tushpika controls it really well, gives it to Pathum Gimhan, the goal scorer. Wins a line out, and he finds support play in the penalty box. Here's a chance for Aditya. He slips, unfortunately. Brilliant overhead kick by Mark Andrew, but he just couldn't find the target in that occasion. Smart play from the Josephians. Here's the skipper, takes it on his chest and gets the overhead kick, just passing the upright.
In quite a similar fashion to Richarlison's goal from Brazil, but unfortunately for Mark Andrew on this occasion, it wasn't on target.
Clear, the momentum have shifted Romario. Pathum Gimhan once again getting lucky in that occasion. Just couldn't get enough power in that through ball. Gives away possession to St. Joseph's Jaffna Central College. But here's St. Joseph's once again. Here's Aditya. Tarusha Rashmika that occasion. Nagendran to Aditya. Aditya tried to find Tushmika, but it's intercepted by Jaffna Central player. It was an optimistic ball there, too much power behind that. Ball kept in play by the Jaffna Central player. Here's the cross ball there. And once again, Josephian defense up to the task. Intercepts it and gives it to Teshan Tushmika. Teshan Tushmika finds Aditya. Aditya sends it to Pathum Gimhan. He's through. Can he get the shot in? He does! That's the second goal. What a comeback from the boys from Maradana. Pathum Gimhan, the second goal for him and the team. And what a ball from Teshan Tushmika. That is brilliantly weighted pass. I think Kevin De Bruyne would be proud of that.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. That was not the first time he did that. This was the second time the pass from Teshan Tushmika. Well, in fact, Teshan Tushmika, the pass was from Dumind Aditya, and what lovely composure shown there by Patum. Took it, rolled it through the two defenders, and the goalie was rushing him, but somehow managed to control the ball, roll it past the goalie, and score from the near post. As now St. Joseph's College have taken the lead with just minutes left in this first half. Minutes, in fact, and it is only injury time. Well, what a turnaround.
First of all, apologies, Aditya. It should be given to him, and also the composure that Patum Gimman had when he was rushed up by the keeper. I think that's commendable. Even very young at age still, but that experience in the international stage and the national level, I think, would have come to help him in that moment where he had to be decisive. He had to look at the rushing defense and the keeper as well. He got the shot on and found the goal for St. Joseph's College. Here comes Jaffna Central on the edge of the box, trying to pierce their way through the Josephine defense. Enough players in support for St. Joseph's and Jaffna Central as well. It's a cross in, intercepted by St. Joseph's College. Here's Jaffna Central once again. Patum Gimman clears it away, doesn't find much distance. Jaffna Central using the full width of the pitch, trying to find some space to send the ball through. And ultimately Aditya wins the ball. Another brilliantly weighted pass there to Teshan Tushmika, who goes past one defender, still going, doesn't find the telling pass in the final third. And Jaffna Central coming away with the ball now. That's half time. And who would have thought, Romario, St. Joseph's College trailing 1-0 at the half-hour mark, and now they are leading the game 2-1. Two brilliantly executed goals from national cap Patum Gimhan, and deservingly so. St. Joseph's College are leading in the Papare Football Championship finale here at the Sugathadasa Stadium.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. 40 minutes into the game, St. Joseph's College were trailing 1-0, and at half-time, St. Joseph's College leading 2-1. Sebastian scored the first goal for Jaffna Central College 4 minutes into the game, but and they did have control of the game. They did assume control of the game no sooner. They did, but after that, the tide turned. St. Joseph's College managed to draw back in style to go into the half-time with a 2-1 lead. As we see the highlights of the first half. This was the goal by Sebastian round the goalie, and great composure shown in front of goal to stop and finish with his left through the legs of a couple of St. Joseph's College defenders. As Jaffna Central College took an early lead 4 minutes into the game, but after that St. Joseph's College came back, applied pressure. There were moments of sparks from the Jaffna Central College lads as well. A couple of bookings for the Jaffna Central College lads, as a lovely shot there by Teshan Tushmika. But here's the first goal for St. Joseph's College. Patum with a glancing header drew things equal for St. Joseph's College with that lovely goal, and bit of a celebration to go with it. And this was the second goal on the stroke of half-time. A lovely pass by Aditya, cut open the defense, and Patum Well, what a finish from the near post. He sold the goalkeeper, all ends up, and finished in style to take St. Joseph's College into the break with a 2-1 lead. As we see that replay from 3 to 4 different angles, whatever angle you see it from, it's a thing of beauty, and the finish added to that. Great composure by the youngster in front of goal. Did not rush, even though the goalkeeper rushed him, and brought about his trademark finish celebration as well. St. Joseph's College going in to the break, 2-1. We will go in for a short commercial break and be back with the second half action on the other side.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. An amazing interest rate and no charge when you transfer funds. Open your Genie Digital Saver today on your mobile from anywhere you want. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Genie Debit MasterCard by Dialog Finance gives you the real Vasi. Conveniently manage the card via app. Get your digital server today and request your card. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Reload or pay your Dialog bills with no hidden charges. Enjoy a 10% bonus on your reloads. Genie is the go-to place to pay all your Dialog bills. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Sugathadasa
At Moratua.
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නුවරඑළිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
Final Showdown Candy Sports Club
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Give your finances a boost with Genie. Enjoy your everyday benefits and make your money work for you all from the palm of your hand. Download Genie now. Log on to live.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie now. Log on to live. An amazing interest rate and no charge when you transfer funds. Open your Genie digital saver today on your mobile from anywhere you want. Download Genie now. Log on to live. Genie Debit MasterCard by Dialog Finance gives you the real Vasi. Conveniently manage the card via app. Get your digital server today and request your card. Download Genie now. Log on to live. Reload or pay your Dialog bills with no hidden charges. Enjoy a 10% bonus on your reloads. Genie is the go-to place to pay all your Dialog bills. Download Genie now. Log on to live.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து.
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Sugathadasa
at Moratua.
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்.
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
Kurunagala City Atugal Puravare.
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Give your finances a boost with Genie. Enjoy your everyday benefits and make your money work for you all from the palm of your hand. Download Genie now. Log on to live.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie now. Log on to live. An amazing interest rate and no charge when you transfer funds. Open your Genie Digital Saver today on your mobile from anywhere you want. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Genie Debit MasterCard by Dialog Finance gives you the real Vasi. Conveniently manage the card via app. Get your digital server today and request your card. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Reload or pay your Dialog bills with no hidden charges. Enjoy a 10% bonus on your reloads. Genie is the go-to place to pay all your Dialog bills. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Sugathadasa
at Mora 2F.
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium.
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
තුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට.
Give your finances a boost with Genie. Enjoy your everyday benefits and make your money work for you all from the palm of your hand. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Welcome back to the second half of this grand final of the Papare Football Championship 2022. St. Joseph's College leading Jaffna Central College 2-1. It was Jaffna Central College leading throughout the majority of the half for 40 minutes as St. Joseph's College were running behind the shadows, but 40 minutes into the game, Pathum Gimhana scored the first goal for the Josephians, and 3 minutes later he doubled his tally and his team's tally to take the Josephians into a half-time lead, half-time score of 2-1, as now the coaches have had their say, and it's the last 45 minutes that the teams have to express themselves on the field, and both teams will be desperate to round things off and finish things off here at this tournament. The Papare Football Championship 2022, the grand final. I've got Ranjika with me alongside me in the commentary box. So Ranjika, things did not go too well, but the tide turned in the latter half of the first half. What do you think the coaches would have said at the half-time?
Yes, welcome back, Romario, and welcome back to all our viewers as well after the break. And like you mentioned, St. Joseph's College turned the tide around. They had that urge, that drive towards the last 10 minutes of the game. They managed to find the back of the net twice through the boot and the head of Pathum Gimhan. Like you mentioned, interesting. Would it be interesting to know what Josephian coach said to the players, pretty sure that they would have asked him to keep your head down, stay focused in the game even though they are leading. Jaffna Central at the other end will be eyeing to get an early goal so that they can settle the nerves, they can get back on level terms and maybe push towards the last 10-25 minutes. But if they don't get that early goal, Romario, it's not going to be easy for them to penetrate the Josephian defence towards the latter part of the game, given how tough the conditions are here in Colombo.
Yes, indeed. Not only the conditions, but fatigue could also play a key part, as Jaffna Central College have travelled down earlier today, and playing a game at 4 p.m., 3 p.m. is not an easy task. It will be St. Joseph's College with first use of the ball. Mark Andrew setting things up as St. Joseph's College are away with an early ball.
Here comes Jaffna Central, trying to look for options. Nicely done there, good strength shown by Teshan Tushmika. Comes away with the ball, gives it to his support player. Here's a through ball to Josephian forward, but ultimately intercepted by the Jaffna Central player. And Jaffna Central conceding a foul at the halfway point.
A foul coming in on Ross Fernando of St. Joseph's College. Not the ideal way to start the second half, as we see that replay cleared by Mason, but in the act of jumping there was a bit of a push there, bit of a call for a penalty, but not too sure what happened on that occasion.
Here comes Jaffna Central now. They have space to run into. Still going, the Jaffna Central player gets a pass in. Can he find the goal? No, he doesn't. Brilliant block there from the keeper. Josephian's keeper coming to the rescue of St. Joseph's College. The Jaffna Central winger was allowed to run into acres of space, and he also got the pass through to his forward, who got the shot in, but Josephian keeper Tarusha Rashmika came to the rescue of St. Joseph's College.
Yes, indeed, and well, the replay was a bit before that, unfortunately. The goalie hurt in the act of stopping that, making that vital save. And we are getting news that the St. Joseph's College goalkeeper is carrying a bit of an injury. So concerning sights and concerning times for the St. Joseph's College team, as we see that replay. A lovely through ball for the number 9 Abhishan, but unfortunately he failed to apply the finishing touch to it, as the goalie rushed forward and ensured that Abhishan did not manage to get a proper clean strike on it.
It was on target, I think, Romario, if not for Tarush Rashmika, who rushed in and made himself big in front of the ball and got some part of his body to cover the shot. Ended up wounding himself, but that's what it takes in these games, Romario. Need to give your heart and soul if you want to come out victorious.
Yes, indeed, and all these players are playing with their hearts on their sleeves, as if it's their last game. Not too good a sight for St. Joseph's College and coaching staff, and as the fans look on it with hopes and expectations of their team winning the championship, the Papare Football Championship 2022. Of course, the grand final If you're just joining us, it has been a roller coaster game. The first half, majority of it was led by Jaffna Central College, but from then on, St. Joseph's College came in, and looks like that'll be a book-in for a bit of a dangerous tackle. The player knows that it was a bit too dangerous. Dumidu Aditya is the reckless party, the guilty party. As we see that replay, the ball was lost control, and that was the incident where he just stepped on the foot of the opponent, and clearly a book-in for that.
Yes, Jaffna Central on the attack. Tries to change the direction, and he finds his player. Goes past two defenders, gets the shot in, but straight to the keeper. Did all the hard work to get him some space to fire in the shot. Unfortunately, couldn't guide the ball towards the corners of the goal post.
Yes, he did, and looks like it was Sebastirul, the goal scorer. He did all the hard work, beating a couple of men, dribbling his way past. But unfortunately, the pass, the shot lacked a bit of power, and hence did not manage to disturb the goal of St. Joseph's College. And now St. Joseph's College and Jaffna Central College both still trying to find their footing in this second half. The first half too started in a similar fashion, with Jaffna Central College starting off better and scoring. This time around, not the best of clearances there, as here goes Sebastirul, beating one, beating two.
Good positive start from the Jaffna Central boys, from the looks of it, looking for that equalizer. Like I mentioned, Romario, if they get it, sooner they get it, rather will help them to ease out the nerves and settle in, so that they can make a comeback into this game after trailing in the first half.
Yes, indeed, and the only thing that they have on their time is on their side is a bit of extra time, because we're just 50 minutes into the game, so close to 40 minutes or so left, as for them to draw back and even go on to win it if they are to. But here's the replay. Not too sure how the youngster got himself injured, but well, looks like it's a bit of a cramp.
Those will come into play in the second half for sure, with given the hot and humid conditions out here in Colombo today especially. Like we mentioned earlier, crunch game tonight, Romario, Argentina taking on Croatia. What do you think will happen?
Well, Ranjika, extremely difficult to predict, but if Croatia are to win, I think they will have to defend and take the game into another shootout. And if they manage to do so, I think then they might have a chance. But if not, I think Messi and co should be able to get over the line. But having said that, well, a lovely save there by the St. Joseph's College keeper, and a bit of
aji-baji,
yes, indeed,
Mario, but the collision between the keeper and the Jaffna Central player is would be the talking point here, because if you can take a look at that replay once again, it would be important to see whether the keeper got to the ball first before colliding with the player. Unfortunately, the referee will not have a second look at it, but we have the luxury of taking a look at that one more time. So the teasing ball to the box by the corner flag. Here's another look at it. First header was guided towards the box, towards the goal rather. And there you go. Got to the ball first. And then the incoming Jaffna Central player collided with the keeper. Ultimately ball rolled away into the goal. But it won't matter, I believe, from what I saw. That will be a foul against the Jaffna Central player.
Yes, indeed, and I think the whistle had been blown as well before the ball rolled into the goal. So it was a good save first on by the goalkeeper, and after that he did well to follow up and collect the loose ball. Quite a bit of strife the goalkeeper has to go through as the St. Joseph's College number 2 gets a book in for all his troubles. Irusha Ruanka. Now. Well. The free kick hadn't been taken as Jaffna Central College player thought it did.
Getting tense out there at the moment. Both teams going at it. Jaffna Central clearly desperate for that equalizer. Clear handball there. Tried to control it from his hand. Illegal. Free kick for St. Joseph's College to get out of jail. They have been stuck inside their own half the last couple of minutes. Look to send this long ball deep inside the Jaffna Central half.
There's an opportunity for St. Joseph's College. Well, some good onrush in defense by the keeper. Somehow managed to just grab the ball, but did not manage to hold on to it. But no damage done as scores remain the same.
He was indecisive, Romario. He wasn't sure whether to go for it completely. Ultimately got a boot to it and somehow cleared the ball away.
The game is surely heating up, Ranjiga. Tackles flying in, players flying in. They know that everything is at stake in this game. And off camera we can see a couple of players going to their feet as well, rather on their haunches, on the floor, as we try to get a bit of a view of that replay. The player did seem to be taken out after he had passed the ball.
Yeah, that's what we saw. And that here's another look at this. That's not the tackle. This is the one. Got the ball away.
Yes, indeed, that was the tackle after the ball had gone. Clearly going through the player, and he's lucky to not get booked.
Very lucky indeed. Teshan Tushmika, a key player for St. Joseph's College in the midfield. He has been monumental in this game for sure. As Jaffna Central trying to change direction. Here comes Jaffna Central. Not quite sure what he intended to do in that occasion. The ball goes away for a goal kick.
Yes, indeed. Good idea there, but unfortunately execution letting him down on that occasion. Changes rung for St. Joseph's College. Double change, in fact. And looks like that's the end of the game for the skipper. He will be going out and replaced by number 14.
Yes, Jaffna Central stealing the ball on the edge of the penalty box. Desperate defense once again from the Josephians, and they come away with it. So it's getting heated up indeed here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. Pathum Gimhan wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Lakshitan Nagendran, who was just subbed off after a decent game for St. Joseph's College.
Yes, indeed, and I think he did have a satisfactory game. 60 minutes on the clock, past the hour mark. St. Joseph's College leading 2-1. A brace from Pathum Gimhana. Thanks to that, St. Joseph's College in the lead. But the game is far from over as a long throw comes in to the penalty area. Surely the target was Pathum Gimhana on that occasion, but no damage done.
Teshan Tushmika will once again take responsibility of the long throw. We have seen it time and time again. Jaffna Central dugout looking anxious. That's a long throw. And some pushing and shoving inside the box. Ultimately, referee gives away a free kick to Jaffna Central. Exit quickly. Working from their own half. Almost gift away, ultimately giving away the ball. But St. Joseph's College not managing to keep it with them. The throw in for Jaffna Central. Here comes nicely weighted pass there. And a fumble from the Josephian defender. The ball is still with Jaffna Central. Goes past one defender, gets a shot in. More of an cross from the Jaffna Central player, and ultimately not finding his support player in front of goal. And the ball goes out of play for a goal kick.
Yes, that cross had a bit too much on it and did not find its target, its intended target. As St. Joseph's College take a long goal kick, and they seem to be wanted to pin Jaffna Central College inside their own half, but that hasn't been happening on too many occasions in this second half.
But all this will take a toll on the Jaffna Central players, having to work their way from their own half. They're already feeling the heat and the tiredness of the overnight travel they had to make earlier today. St. Joseph's College come away with it. Teshan Tushmika. And ultimately, referee gives away a foul for Jaffna Central. Another player down on the ground for St. Joseph's College. Abner Fernando, the defender, holding to his ankle. Here is Teshan Tushmika, who went past one player and ultimately losing the ball, and the Jaffna Central keeper gathering it easily. Abner Fernando getting some medical attention, and past the hour mark as well, Romario. A little more than half an hour remaining in the game, slowly ticking away from the Jaffna Central boys.
Indeed, Ranjiga, I think the onus is on the Jaffna Central College lads, and they need to make things happen, because if they don't do so, they can't just go through the motions, because time is running out on them. So they need to make things happen, and if they don't do so, I think they will have only themselves to blame after getting a sublime start in the first half. Even the second half, they did manage to get off to an okay start, but unfortunately not able to score and impact the game.
Change for Jaffna Central. Bhaskaran going off and is replaced by Jude Peters. Some fresh legs in the field, much needed for Jaffna Central if they are to make some sort of a comeback in this game. They have to believe that they can make a comeback. That's the only way that they can find that equalizer. Another effort goes astray for Jaffna Central. He has to take a look at that one more time. This time way over the crossbar. His intention was to find his support player, but just got too much elevation onto it. Here comes Jaffna Central one more time.
Things surely are heating up, Ranjiga, as Jaffna Central College are pushing themselves to make things happen and strive to get the equalizer. St. Joseph's College, on the other hand, will be just looking to keep a hold of possession and tie their opponents down. And lovely pass over the head, but unfortunately a bit too much on it on that occasion.
Here's Jaffna Central. Losing the width of the pitch. Gets the cross in. High one in that occasion. The ball lobbing in to the forward player. Here comes Jaffna Central. Gets the cross in and he finds the net. Easy as you like it, Romario. And just what the doctor ordered for Jaffna Central. They needed it. They needed it badly. They were running out of time. The fatigue was setting in. But they just kept on pushing, kept on believing. And they found the equalizer, the much needed equalizer. Thanks to a brilliant run and a timely pass to the goal scorer to find the back of the net. Look at this one more time.
Yes, indeed, a lovely pass and a lovely bit of play there by the forward, and it was the number 7 who finished it off, Nishanthan, on that occasion. Well set up by the number 17 player, if I have not mistaken, Harish. He beat the first defender and ran around the second, the on-rushing defender. And one of the easiest finishers Nishanthan would receive in his life, and what a time to do so.
Perfect timing for Jaffna Central, I believe, Romario. You can see that slowly and slowly they were losing their cool. They were looking tired out there. And if the game went beyond the 75-minute mark, I think they would have not pushed for it. They would have lost the power, the fight. But this is the perfect time for them to find that equalizer. And now St. Joseph's will have to be very careful of them, because the momentum has been on against them in this second half, Romario.
Yes, indeed, the momentum has surely shifted in favour of the Jaffna Central College lads, but I think St. Joseph's College just need to calm things down and not do anything too flashy or silly. Just hold on to possession. Here you go, the goal scorer gets in a good shot, a bit of a deflection it takes, but good save by the St. Joseph's College goalkeeper. And now straight away St. Joseph's College too stepping on the accelerator and trying to get back momentum on their side.
Yes, St. Joseph's now trying to counter. Gives away the ball. St. Joseph's once again can't do this. Can't afford to give away possession so easily. They have to keep the ball within themselves and not rush to it. They are not losing the game. They're just on level terms. There's nothing to be desperate about. Just need to settle down, take a breather, and then try to work their way towards the goal. Yes, Teshan Tushmika. And that's a foul. That will be a card. Looks like it. Yes, it will be. Yellow shown to number 10, T. Mason.
Yes, indeed. Some good composed play by the Josephians. But unfortunately, Mason lost his head and went through the player after he passed. And hence the booking for him.
Teshan Tushmika getting some ice on his knee. Josephian Cam looking much better. Some smiles on their faces still, but pretty sure that they must be feeling the pressure of being on level terms. It's not very easy place to be.
Indeed. St. Joseph's College were leading for majority of this second half, but unfortunately a goal conceded about 67 minutes into the second half. And now St. Joseph's College and Jaffna Central College level with a little bit more than 20 minutes left in this game.
Teshan Tushmika looks to be all right to continue. Fans in numbers for Josephians especially. Free kick into the box, goes to the header, way over the crossbar by Pathum Gimhan. He has been the target man in the box for St. Joseph's College today.
Indeed, Ranjika, he has been the target man and he has delivered as well. And now it's another opportunity for him to come good when the Josephians require him the most. But now the ball game is changing and evolving as St. Joseph's College will have to look to get control back again in this game.
Exactly, rightfully said, Romario. They need to get that control back. What they had in the latter part of the first half especially. They controlled the game really well. They weren't panicking. They were calm under the ball. And but now they look to be rattled after conceding that goal. And the start that Jaffna Central got with all those attacking phases, they have been rattled. And they are struggling to gauge this situation so far. This is where these players like Teshan Tushmika, Pathum Gimman with national experience should have a chat with the boys, tell them to calm down and somehow get their game together.
Yes, indeed, another dangerously looping ball, but the follow-up delivery not as good as the first one. The long throw-in. And we can now just see that looks like the Jaffna Central College lads are slowing things down. The goalkeeper as well taking his own cool time. Good long clearance there, but not finding its way to a Jaffna Central College lad on the first time of asking.
Jaffna Central once again control the ball really well. Not under any sort of pressure now. Ball goes out of play. Be a throw in for Jaffna Central College. Beg your pardon, a free kick rather.
Sebastian has had a sublime game in Ranjiga. The goal scorer in the first half, he opened the scoring, and then on he somehow managed to set things up, and it goes a bit of an overhead kick, but does not manage to get any damage done. Now, St. Joseph's College.
Also, Romario, a reminder to our viewers. Before that, there's a good run in from Josephian Vigor. But unfortunately, no one in support in the box for him. It's a good run nonetheless by St. Joseph's College. Those runs have been rare in the second half. Romario, it has all been Jaffna Central. But St. Joseph's College hanging in there, showing desperation and that determination to just hang on, not concede anymore.
Indeed, Ranjita. And I think when the second half started, St. Joseph's College went in a bit of a shell, and that's what could have has come back to bite them, because they weren't too attacking and their mindset changed to be into a bit of a defensive mindset, and hence they sat back, and Jaffna Central College piled on the pressure and they somehow managed to get the equalizer. But we have 15 minutes or so left, and it's anyone's game for the taking.
As I was beginning to say earlier, Romario, this game, if it remains the same, two goals to both sides, and when the time is up, we'll be straight away going into penalties. There will be no extra time. So straight away it will be a penalty shootout between the two sides to decide who will take home the Papare Football Championship 2022. As Teshan Tushmika throws the long ball in, testing one, ultimately cleared by Jaffna Central defenders.
St. Joseph's College clearing their lines, but not the best of clearances. However, collected by the number 12 for St. Joseph's College, Mark, and he got in a lovely pass there for Pathum, but unfortunately a bit too high, as Pathum failed to control the delivery.
Pathum remained on ground, looks to have stretched his hamstring. He had tried to leap towards the ball that early occasion. There's cramps from the looks of it. To be tough and tougher for the players as the game progresses. It has been very humid out there, and players have given their heart out, and now it's taking a toll on these youngsters.
Yes, indeed, and that was that misplaced pass. Unfortunately, it had everything, but it had the direction and the accuracy, but only thing was it was a bit too high for Pathum to get it under control. But we have been treated to a lovely spectacle of football, Ranjika. Goals, good action, good hard hitting tackles, and some lovely control. And we have had everything in this game, as we see a couple of tackles flying in from the Jaffna Central College lads.
Yes, what more can you expect from a final, Romario? 4 goals, 2 aside. Sort of like you said, it has been feisty as well in moments. A lot of good chances as well from both sides. I think it has been a real spectacle, like you mentioned, for us and all the viewers who have logged on to www.thepapare.com, and all the parents, the family and friends who turned up in numbers to the Sugathadasa Stadium to witness it live. So kudos to the players for bringing up a brilliant game of football so far. We are just nearing the 80th minute, 10 more minutes remaining plus added time. It's going to be a thriller in this last 10 minutes.
Crucial minutes in the game, as the goalie rushes out and punches it away to safety. St. Joseph's College, Jaffna Central College, currently equal at 2 goals apiece here in the Papare Football Championship 2022. We have about 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so left on the clock. St. Joseph's College they have seem to have struggled during the second half, as they have not been able to penetrate the opponent's defense, and I think that has been a problem in this second half.
That would have been the halftime chat from the Jaffna Central coach as well, Romario, to be tight in defense so that they don't concede anymore and make use of those opportunities they get. The first opportunity they got, they capitalized on it, found the equalizer, and now they'll be dominating the game in this second half. Here comes Jaffna Central. Another high ball towards the box, but it's headed away for a goal kick. Another long kick from the Josephian keeper, ultimately going into touch for a throw-in for the boys from Jaffna. Here comes a long ball. Doesn't find the Jaffna Central player. St. Joseph's on the attack now. Gets the overhead ball and it fouls the net. What a piece of skill there from the Josephian player. It's that man, Mark Andrew. He has been in the game from the opening whistle, and against all odds, he finds the dink over the keeper and goes deep in to the goal post. This is worth taking a look at one more time, Romario. Look at this.
What a goal, Ranjika. Look at this indeed. Mark Andrew had all the composure in the world, and he managed to dink it over the keeper and managed to get it under the post as well, under the crossbar, and there was no stopping that from then on. Mark Andrew, remember the name, he puts St. Joseph's College into the lead with a little more than 5 minutes left on the clock here in the Papare Football Championship 2022. Well, in fact, there is about 10 minutes or so left, beg your pardon. But having said that, now the onus is on the Jaffna Central College lads to find their way back. Here goes the goal scorer for Jaffna Central College in number 7, Nishant, but does not manage to make anything out of that.
You were just saying, Romario, how Jaffna Central have been dominating this game. There have been very rare moments where St. Joseph's College got inside the penalty box even. But in that occasion, from the edge of the penalty box, he found the net. It was a brilliantly composed overhead dink from Mark Andrew. Here's another angle on it. From the outside of his boot, is it? Nicely done there. Nice piece of execution. And here comes St. Joseph's one more time. Jaffna Central defense all over the place after conceding that. But they need to believe if they want to make a comeback. They can't be rushing on to things. Here comes the number 9. Going into the corner. Still going. Goes past 2. And that's a fair challenge, says the referee.
Well, Ranjika, that could be quite questionable. But the referee says no penalty as St. Joseph's College go on the attack. Well, is this a penalty? Does this look like a penalty? If the previous one wasn't, well, this one too. Well, yes, the referee says no penalty and he points to the corner flag. Things are surely heating up, and with minutes left in this game, both teams are just throwing themselves to it. Helter-skelter. As we see the replay, there was no contact on the ball, and that looked like a clear penalty. However, the previous one as well, it was pretty much the same.
No contact from the defender in that occasion with the ball. But if you can take a look at that previous challenge at the other end of the pitch, if you can take another look at that, that could be decisive, going forward in this game. St. Joseph's College leading 3-2. Here comes that replay. Goes past one defender. Stays on his feet. Here comes the second one. Gets the ball away.
That too, Ranjika, is a clear penalty.
That should be a card, Romario.
Yes,
should be
indeed.
clear card, but...
well, I'm not too sure what the referee was looking at on that occasion, on both occasions. But because he did not give the first one, he could not give the second one. But having said that, the game resumes.
That will be a talking point at the end of the game. But Jaffna Central College once again coming in the attack, but the final pass was not executed properly in that occasion. It was a good counter attack, just couldn't finish it off.
Now it's helter-skelter stuff here at Sugathadasa in the final. Jaffna Central College chasing the game. They did it once. Will they be able to do it a second time? Only time will tell. However, now St. Joseph's College running in. A lovely pass and some good defense there by the skipper Nixon. Got himself in the way of that through delivery. Would have been curtains if that went through.
Yes, that was Pathum Gimman who was waiting for that delivery. But here comes Jaffna Central one more time. Tried to find the cross, but couldn't find it. The goal scorer. The ball goes out of play, unfortunately, for Sebastiarul.
Dangerous time in the game. Everyone's throwing everything at it. And Jaffna Central College will be just in ultra attacking mode, Ranjika, at this moment.
Clearly, they're sending in some fresh legs as well. Number 5 comes in for Jaffna Central, SM Sami. Here's Pathum Gimhan in the wings, holding off the ball, waiting for support, finds it. Here's Deshant Tushpika in the midfield. Wayward pass there.
Correct idea, unfortunately execution just lacking. But I think rightly so now, St. Joseph's College, they don't need to take the ball and go towards goal. They just need to go towards the corner flag and just spend time on the ball and waste time as much as possible. But having said that, conceding possession could be costly. So it's a very fine balance that they have to strike. But for now, St. Joseph's College leading through the goal of Mark Andrew. A lovely dink over the keeper to make it 3-2 in favor of the Josephians. Now,
here comes St. Joseph's, but nicely intercepted there by the Jaffna Central defense.
St. Joseph's College with the throw in, and they go deep.
Here's Tushpika with the throw in, and Pathum Gimhan found his feet towards the ball, but the keeper was up to the task and he clears the ball away deep into the Jaffna Central attacking half. Here comes Sebastiarul, finds his support player whose first touch takes the ball away from him. But Jaffna Central one more time keeping the ball under them and earning a foul in that occasion, but looks like it was against him, unfortunately.
The referee says otherwise, as he does not award the free kick in favor of Jaffna Central College. Just a minute or so left, and added time in this game left in the grand final of the Papare.com football championship. Here comes St. Joseph's.
Here's Jaffna Central Looking for options in the midfield. Moving slowly towards the field. Here's Sebastian looking for some support in front of goal. Doesn't find it. Sebastian one more time. Cut him back in. Looking for options. Finds his support player. He goes past one defender. Gets the ball through. And just out of reach of that incoming player. Very unfortunate in that occasion. That was Santosh who was reaching for that ball from the Abhishan. Inches away from finding that equalizer one more time.
Well, things are turning out to be really intense here in the final moments, in the dying embers of the game. St. Joseph's College now with an opportunity. Here goes the number 14. Gets a goal. Yes, indeed. And that settles things here for St. Joseph's College. 4 goals to 2. We're not too sure of his name, however. That settles the deal and seals the deal for St. Joseph's College. St. Joseph's College have managed to score for the 4th time in the game, and this time around is the number 14 with some individual brilliance and puts it to the corner, extreme corner, and the goalkeeper of Jaffna Central College had no chance in reaching to that ball, and that seals it for St. Joseph's College.
To the 91st minute. No chance whatsoever now for Jaffna Central. They had their chances for sure. They were trying their level best in this second half, but the luck has not been in their favour, and St. Joseph's College have hung on for dear life, and deservedly so, leading the game and almost with one hand on the trophy.
Yes, indeed. Well, St. Joseph's College have somehow managed to secure things, and now here they go back on the attack. Not really required to go towards goal, but the corner flag would do at this moment, as he does well to win a throw-in as well. Well, this, with the moments left, this could be the second time St. Joseph's College to win the Papare Football Championship.
They have been among the top 3 throughout the 3 years. We have seen this, the Papare Football Championship. Another header and another goal. They are running away with it.
Mark Andrew ends the game, puts a full stop at the end of it all. 5-2 in favour of St. Joseph's College, and Mark Andrew finishes things off in style, and now it's all but put to bed for St. Joseph's College.
Brace for him, Mark Andrew. 5-2. What a show from the star-studded St. Joseph's side. Another long ball from Teshan Tushmika, assisted by a Jaffna Central player, and an easy header to a vacant goal. That's it. That's the Papare Football Championship for the second time for St. Joseph's College, for sure. 5-2 with seconds remaining on the clock. Bit of aji-baji going there. It surely must be tough. A hard pill to swallow for the Jaffna Central boys, coming all the way from Jaffna, coming into the game and staging A good comeback as well after going 2-1 down. They've been dominated in this last 10 minutes. And clearly they are disappointed.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. Tempers flaring up, heating up here at Sugathadasa. Unfortunately, though, this should not be the end, and this should not be the way the game should end. This should not be the note the game should end on. The game has been a sublime affair with the two teams going hammer and tongs against each other. St. Joseph's College trailing in the first half for majority of it, managed to end the first half with a couple of goals. And here goes a red card for Sebastian. Well, that's not the way he would have wanted to end the game, but tempers flaring over.
After the slight drama involving a couple of players, I think we are ready to restart the remaining couple of minutes of the game.
Looks like the referee is still not done showing yellow cards. But now ideally things have boiled over, and he just needs to put an end to this, because there is no coming back for Jaffna Central College. St. Joseph's College with a commanding 5-2 lead.
Still waiting for the restart. Probably a minute or so remaining. A change coming in the last seconds to see off the game the goal scorer, Mark Andrew, is replaced by the number 13 jersey. Another close call there for St. Joseph's College. That will be a throw-in for Jaffna Central. And that's a game. That's a championship for St. Joseph's College. Deserving winners, I must say. They have been clinical in those important moments, Romario. Even though Jaffna Central would have dominated in some parts of the game, St. Joseph's College was just too clinical in front of goal, scoring those 5 goals, conceding only 2. And the Jaffna boys will be disheartened, making the trip all the way from Jaffna early in the morning hours of today, and just couldn't put their A game today on show and secure the championship.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. But for St. Joseph's College, I think they'll be extremely pleased with how things panned out. They bounced back in the first half to go into halftime with a 1-goal advantage. Started off the second half on the back foot as Jaffna Central College just scored. But from then on, a couple of goals from Mark Andrew meant that St. Joseph's College somehow bounced back and secured the Papare Football Championship for the year 2022, as they regained the crown that they won the first year. And St. Joseph's College are the winners of the Papare Football Championship 2022.
It's their second title that they've secured in the 3 seasons that we've organized this. In the previous year, they were placed third, but this year they've come out stronger and secured the championship. The massive win by 5 goals to 2. Just see the agony for the Jaffna Central boys, who will take time to get over this defeat. Made all the hard yards to reach this point of the tournament. After all the trouble, all the hardships that they have been forced to go through. It should be mentioned that they have done a marvelous job in coming so far in the tournament and securing the runner-up trophy. They should keep their head high and go back to Jaffna and celebrate this achievement.
Yes, indeed, Ranjika. It's a great achievement by the lads from the Northern Province, coming down and securing second place, playing against quite the strong outfits from Colombo and its suburbs. But having said that, they did not look back and ultimately just failed at the final hurdle. St. Joseph's College winning the Papare Football Championship 2022, 5 goals to 2. As a brace from Pathum and Mark Andrew meant that St. Joseph's College were unstoppable. As we have a look of the highlights of the game.
The second half highlights. Here's that early save from Rashmika, but the goal was found by the number 7 Nishant, who found the equalizer early in the second half. The momentum was surely in favor of the boys from Jaffna in these moments, and they were riding on some good attacking phases. They were on top, they were looking dangerous in front of goal, but then this happened out of nowhere. Mark Andrew with the dink off his outside boot found the back of the net to take back the lead in the 80th minute. And beyond this point, St. Joseph's College dominated proceedings. They took control of the game, they upped the intensity, and they managed to secure 2 more goals to win the game easily at the end. Here's another chance for Pathum Gimman. Good piece of goalkeeping there. Couple of chances came in the way of Jaffna Central. It's a game of inches for Jaffna Central in this game. And here comes the 4th goal from Martin Pereira. Individual brilliance to go past couple of defenders and then fire the shot to the corner to find the 4th goal for them. And then the 5th one to put the icing on the cake. Mark Andrew for his brace, easy as you like it. Free header for him. He guides it easily to the back of the net to finish off a brilliant game for St. Joseph's College, who wins the Papare Football Championship 2022 by 5 goals to 2.
We will go in for a short commercial break, and on the other side we will be back with the presentation ceremony.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. An amazing interest rate and no charge when you transfer funds. Open your Genie digital saver today on your mobile from anywhere you want. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Genie Debit MasterCard by Dialog Finance gives you the real Vasi. Conveniently manage the card via app. Get your digital server today and request your card. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Reload or pay your Dialog bills with no hidden charges. Enjoy a 10% bonus on your reloads. Genie is the go-to place to pay all your Dialog bills. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Sugathadasa
at Moratua
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
තුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Give your finances a boost with Genie. Enjoy your everyday benefits and make your money work for you all from the palm of your hand. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. An amazing interest rate and no charge when you transfer funds. Open your Genie Digital Saver today on your mobile from anywhere you want. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Genie Debit MasterCard by Dialog Finance gives you the real Vasi. Conveniently manage the card via app. Get your digital server today and request your card. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. Reload or pay your Dialog bills with no hidden charges. Enjoy a 10% bonus on your reloads. Genie is the go-to place to pay all your Dialog bills. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Sugathadasa
at Moratua.
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට.
Give your finances a boost with Genie. Enjoy your everyday benefits and make your money work for you all from the palm of your hand. Download Genie now. Log on to Live.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Save for your future. Open a goal-based fixed deposit with Genie. Start saving in installments as low as 100 rupees a month to hit your goal. Download Genie now. Log on to Live. There are so many apps to pay your utility bills, but there is only one that rewards you like no other. Genie, simply the best. Download Genie.
Welcome back to all our viewers. We are now all set for the award ceremony. We move to Laksisi, who is there in the center and who we will commence with the award ceremony. Over to you, Laksisi.
Thank you, Ranjika. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final presentation of the Papare Football Championship 2022, powered by Genie. After a great encounter, a thrilling final, we had St. Joseph's College emerge winners 5 goals to 2. So, for the presentation ceremony, I would like to invite Mr. Dinesh Ebenezer, Head of Business, Genie. Mr. Dishan Disa, Head of Papare, Dialog Kasiata PLC. Tarka Devinda from Genie team. Mr. Upali Amartunga, Deputy Director, Ministry of Education, Nisrupaya. The Treasurer of Sri Lanka Schools Football Association, Mr. Sarath Ratnavira. Mohammad Rumi, former national coach. Nawad Vijay Vikrama, the head of football, ThePapare.com. And Mr. NSB Disanayaka, General Secretary of Sri Lanka Schools Football Association. Reverend Father Ranjit Andrade, Rector of St. Joseph's College, and Mr. S. Sivakumar, representing Jaffna Central College. We had a 3-ring final. St. Joseph's College emerged victorious 5-2. So we would like to thank the crowd who came out here and made this encounter a very interesting one. We would like to thank them once again. Thank you very much for turning up here in numbers and supporting both the schools. And also we would like to congratulate Sri Lanka Schools Football Association on a great tournament. So to give away the first award, which will be the 4th place certificates, I would like to invite the Treasurer of Sri Lanka Schools Football Association, Mr. Sarath Ratnavira, accompanied by Mr. NSB Disanayaka, the General Secretary of Sri Lanka Schools Football Association. To collect the certificates, I would like to invite the Captain of Al-Aqsa College, Kenya. Now it's time to give away the 3rd place medal certificates and the trophy. For this, I would like to invite Mr. Dishan Disa, head of Papare.com, Dialogue Asiata PLC. To collect the medals, I would like to invite the team members of the St. Patrick's College, Jaffna. St. Patrick's College Jaffna can now collect the trophy and the certificates from Mr. Dishan Bisa. trophies and the certificates for the second place team, I would like to invite Mr. Upali Amaratunga, the Deputy Director of Ministry of Education, Isirupaya. I'd like to invite the team members of Jaffna Central College to collect your medals. I would like to invite the skipper of Jaffna Central College to collect the trophy and the certificates. Before giving away the big one, the championship trophy, we have the individual trophies coming up. So to give away the first individual award, I would like to invite Mr. Navod Vijayakrama, Head of Football, ThePapare.com. And the first individual award of the day is the best player of the final. And the award goes to none other than Teshan Tushmiga of St. Joseph's College. Now to give away the next individual award, which is the Golden Glove Award for the best goalkeeper, I would like to invite Mr. Taraka Devinda from Genie team. And the award goes to A. Arnold from St. Patrick's College for keeping 5 clean sheets in 7 matches. Now to give away the final 2 individual awards, I would like to invite Mr. Mohammad Rumi from Sri Lanka national coach, the winner of the Golden Boot for the highest goal scorer, and Gerard Jerome for scoring 11 goals from St. Patrick's College. And now the Golden Ball, the Player of the Tournament Award. This goes to Patum Gimhana from St. Joseph's College for scoring 5 goals and numerous assists throughout the tournament in the 7 games that he played, and 3 of the 5 goals came in the semi-finals and the finals. Time to give away the big one, the Papare Football Championship 2022 powered by Genie. To give away the final championship trophy, I would like to invite Mr. Dinesh Ebenezer, Head of Business, Genie, and Mr. Upali Amartunga, Deputy Director, Ministry of Education, ThePapare. Before we hand over the trophy, I would like to invite the team, the St. Joseph's College team, to collect their medals. I would ask the captain of St. Joseph's College to come out here once again to collect the certificates. And now it's time to give away the championship, the Papare Football Championship 2022, powered by Genie. After fighting for so long and giving all their best effort, the champions, St. Joseph's College, Colombo.
That's it from the award ceremony. The jubilant St. Joseph's side posing to the camera. So happy bunch of kids who have achieved greatness here at the school level. The Papare football champions of year 2020. Two-time champions now in the Papare championship. Last year they were placed third, but this time they come back with vengeance and they secure the title. Two personal awards as well. Man of the final to Teshan Tushmika and his national cap teammate Pathum Gimman bagging the most coveted trophy, the player of the tournament, the golden ball. And St. Joseph's College crowned deserving champions. And that's it from us here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. From all the crew behind the cameras and all the backroom people who have did their level best to make this tournament a success. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for keeping tuned to ThePapare.com. Stay tuned for further details in the upcoming tournaments and fixtures. But for now, it's thank you and goodbye.
Catch me howling at the moon.